Hello, warriors, and welcome to February. I hope everyone had a great launch to their 2015 in January, and you are bringing the heat and the energy to continue and maybe even create that momentum in February. And speaking of bringing the heat, it is cold out there. The snow is piling up. Oh, my God, it's piling up to my window as I look out the window right now. We are bundling up, and some of us are already fed up with this winter. It's hard to even imagine what it could feel like to be in a sunny Mexican paradise. But let's try, shall we? Because tonight we are here to talk about what it's going to take for you to use your business to pay for Mexico. And if you are not interested in Mexico, first of all, I think you're crazy because I've been there 3 times and it's amazing. But maybe you're interested in Disney or an amazing ski vacation. Or maybe there's something else that pulls at you. The same principles apply. You can use your business as a vehicle to get the things you want, like amazing travel. And speaking of those using their businesses to create things, Ms. Rashima Laughinghouse was shaking her shimmy to the tune of a $1,000 party song. And Tanya Worley was straight up vibrating with a $2,000 party. She was singing the song twice as loud. Way to go, Tanya. Jen Costa Madsen was collecting guest lists from her hostess. I was so happy to see that post, Jen. Way to go. And sending out invites. Jen, congratulations on taking control of the attendance at your parties and therefore control over your own income. I am so proud of you, honey. And, of course, you all know that I have to shout out to Cynthia and Susie, who used her Athena money to pay a hefty vet bill for her cat who needed to be anesthetized to be shaved and remove the mats, and that's not funny. But, yes, that's right, everyone. Cynthia has shaved her pussy. So congratulations, Cynthia. A little mariachi music for you. And there were lots of warriors making it happen for their business on the Blitz. Numbers range from 1 party to 16 parties. No matter what you booked, congratulations on kicking it on the Blitz. You showed up for your business, and if you do that consistently, guys, it's going to pay off. And while we're talking about showing up, who is showing up for tonight's warriors, Amy? Drop me the 411.
Oh, holla. Hey, everyone. Well, we have Amy Martineau. She joined Athena's in December 2009, just months after she had been, in a place from, coming out of a long-term relationship. It was a difficult breakup. It left her in a place that she had never been concerned about before. She now needed a way to support herself, live on her own, and want for nothing. So for like many of us, it took a life-altering event to make her realize she needed Athena's in her life more than ever. She was shy when it came to anything related to sex, like talking about it, even saying any details about sex were horrifying, and throw in sex toys, oh my God, no way. And then enter Jamie Bluin. After 8 years of parties, Amy finally joined on as a goddess and has never looked back. And I don't think Jamie will ever let her live it down that it took her 8 years to join Athena's. She loves watching her team grow. Her team is the Sassy Pussycat Dolls. Athena's has changed her life from meetings to events to team exposed to her own team. She was also on Gab 2014, and she was our Holiday 2014 cover girl. And she's Earthly Goddess, who's also currently using her Athena's business to pay for her wedding in cash. She's got those annual Disney trips, and yes, she has really been 53 times. And now she's planning on going to Mexico.
Hello. And yes, Jamie will never let me live that down. And yes, I am the crazy Disney lady who has her sex toys pay for them.
Awesome. I've got like 2 Amy's. I love being part of an Amy sandwich between Amy Lebrecht and Amy Martineau again. So welcome back as a returning speaker, Amy. You really are the perfect person to talk about this, as I think you have dual citizenship now at Disney World. So you've been there so many times. I know lots of people dream of going there just one time. So since you're the queen of taking vacations, when did you decide you wanted to go on this trip, the one to Mexico? I know it's not Disney, but seriously, I know that you've got quite a big year coming up. So tell me about it, Ms. Martineau.
All right. Well, I actually wanted to go as soon as it was announced. I truly am an island girl at heart. Warm, hot weather, sitting in the sun, umbrella drink in my hands. And did you say all-inclusive? Oh, hell yeah. Sign me up. What I love about Athena's and Jennifer is that our trips are open to all. Most at-home party companies, you either have to be a certain level leader or meet some crazy high sales requirements to be able to go and pay with your firstborn just to afford to go. With Athena's, they work hard to save us money below the current going rates and let us bring any and everyone we wish to. I even looked it up at current rates for this call, and even with the airline price increase, Athena's group rate is still saving us several $100s. That's more money to put towards my wedding. And with all that Athena's offers to us to go out and work our businesses, it is possible. We have a laundry list of ways to earn this trip, just for making money. And let's not forget the chances to win a trip for free. I was concerned with it being so close to my big princess wedding this year and my honeymoon at an adults-only 5-star, of course, all-inclusive resort. But after speaking to my fiancé, he said, go for it. You make more than enough money with Athena's to pull it off. And you know what? He's right. I knew by kicking things up a notch, I could pay for it and have it all. The only obstacle was me. So I wrote it down, planned it out, and got to work.
Yeah, you know, Amy, I think you nailed it when you said the only obstacle was me. And I think it's the same obstacle that many people encounter when going on our getaways. It's themselves. You know, we think of 101 reasons why we can't or why we shouldn't go. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't afford that, or what about work, or I can't leave my kids or my fur babies that long. You know, the truth of the matter is that we'll be the first ones to encourage our friends and loved ones to take off and get away from it all. But we never encourage ourselves in the same capacity. Now, I hope all the goddesses, I hope we all adopt Goddess Helen Gaddon's logic of thinking. I want you guys to remember the warrior video that we played back at the January meeting. And Helen had said after all these years of sacrifice and doing for everyone else, it was time to treat and pamper herself. So I'm with you on that one, Helen.
Amen to that, Helen. You know, it's like exquisite self-care. That's what it's about. So don't keep putting off escaping. You know, if you ask anyone when they're older, what's one of the biggest regrets? One of the top 3 is not traveling enough. No one ever says, gee, you know what, I just wish I had worked more overtime. Warriors don't wait. That's what makes us different. We do what other people put off, right? So no regrets. I have been to Mexico, and I can tell you that the warmth of the sun, the kindness of the staff, the food, the music, it resets your entire outlook. You know, it refreshes your soul. Amy, besides the all-inclusive perks of the resort and, of course, the cute cabana boys, what are you looking forward to the most?
All right. Well, I have to tell you a little story. So when I first joined Athena's, my grandmother, who raised me, was horrified. She told everyone for the first 6 months or so that I sold spa products. After about 6 months of making money to pay for my apartment all on my own, she loosened up a little bit. She's had a party since then with her and all of her friends. She may not be fully comfortable with all we sell, but she supports me. When I told her about the trip, immediately she said she wanted to go with me. This will be her first exposure to my Athena's family, and I am so excited for that. This company and all of those in it have helped me grow into the person I am today. I love my life. I love being a goddess. And I love that I get to share this trip and the people that I love from Athena's and my grandmother. It's like my life is coming full circle. And don't get me wrong, I've warned her of the chaos to ensue at the resort. But hey, she's raised my crazy ass for 36 years. She can handle it.
I absolutely love that you're bringing your grandmother. I mean, it's such a bonding experience. And I don't mean just for the two of you, but for me as well, Amy. I want to have a drink with your grandmother. I want to salsa dance with her as well. And, you know, Amy, is she a runner like you?
No, but she'll drink with you.
Okay. I know that Kerri is supposed to be running up and down the sandy beaches, leading a pack of us like in Chariots of Fire.
You know that's going to happen. It's going to be, okay, here we go. Can you picture it? Everybody imagine. Put down your margaritas. Run on a beach. All of us wearing our warrior T-shirts, running in super slow motion with Amy's grandmother in the lead. Okay, let's stop right there for our first code word, guys. Our first code word is Sandy. Our first code word is Sandy, Sandy. Goddess 69. Have you ever brought someone with you on a Goddess Getaway?
Yes, I have. I brought my sister Lisa. She actually comes every time. And I have brought friends from my previous job and my girlfriends from high school. And the funny thing is that I can't get my sister to vacation with me unless it's an Athena's trip. And the funny thing is we don't always room together. So it's like we come together, but we don't even stay together. So, Amy, why do you think it's important to take a vacation? What are the benefits?
Well, what do we tell our customers? The number one reason our sex lives and relationships are affected is stress. We need vacation to unwind and relax, whether it's a weekend away or a tropical vacation or, of course, Disney. We all work hard for our money, and I plan to use my endless opportunities to work hard and play hard. I have earned it. We've all earned it. Vacations are time to let loose, recharge, reconnect, and just plain out have a damn good time. Make memories with new friends, old friends, do something you've never done before on an excursion, relax on a beach or poolside and never leave your chair. Whatever it is, you have earned it. Spending a week in paradise with the love, encouragement of family of Athenas with our loved ones, how do you top that? Who wouldn't want to be on an island with us? I mean, come on. Chariots of fire?
Sí, señorita. Sí. And I'm glad you mentioned making memories with new and old friends. Just for some of you who might be on the fence because you'd be traveling alone and that's out of your comfort zone, don't be. Because my first Athena trip, I was supposed to be going with my fiance. Notice I said supposed to be. We had broken up a few months before the trip. Now, and don't be sad, because if I married him, my last name would have been Dix. Imagine that. Hi, I'm Amy Dix, Goddess 69. Now, that's a mouthful. People would not believe that.
That's a mouthful, all right.
So here I was going on a trip, and I really didn't know a lot of people at Athena's at that time because I was probably about 5 months going in. Did I think about canceling the trip and not going? Of course I did. But I decided to bite the bullet and go anyway. And I was actually thinking on the plane, great, I'm getting ready to vacation by myself for a week. But when we landed, another single traveling goddess came up to me and asked me if I wanted to grab a bite to eat with her. And from that moment on, Nikki Buscemi and I were inseparable for the whole week. And the funny thing is that Athena's had hosted a dinner, and they're all disposable cameras on the tables. And somehow, like me and Nikki, our personal disposable cameras had gotten mixed in with Athena's. So weeks later, when people were looking through the photos at the home office, from our getaway, everyone laughed because they weren't like Athena group pictures. It was just me and Nikki. And Jen was saying, I remember going, I didn't know you and Nikki were such great friends. And I just laughed and said, we really just started to hang out that week. And we became really close friends for years.
And Amy and Nikki were photobombing all the pictures. And I love how you mentioned disposable cameras. I remember when those first came out and everyone was like so excited to have a disposable camera.
Listen, Kerri, my mother is still waiting for the disc camera to make a comeback.
Any day now. It's coming.
Wow, now that's really going back in time.
Hey, shut up. It's not that long ago. Come on. All right, now you guys know me. I love quotes. The other day I read one that said, smell the sea and feel the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly. This one really speaks to me because I have this fear of flying, as you guys might know, and it's a complete phobia, and I fight it every single time I get on an airplane, but I never let it stop me. So if that's your excuse, let me tell you, lose it. It's time to let that story go. You can do it. And what a better, like Amy said, what better way and time than surrounded by a plane full of goddesses and Adonises and all of that energy, a plane full of support. And you come back having conquered that fear and having been recharged in beautiful sunny Mexico. So many of us feel like really creative and free when we're, in the warm sun, getting it kissed by our skin, getting kissed by the warm sun. Has vacation or trip ever changed or inspired you, Amy? If so, like talk about that a little bit.
All right, so I travel a lot, and the memories we create on vacation last a lifetime, whether it be trips to Provincetown, with my team, vacations to Disney with my fiance, my grandparents, or just a girls' trip with my grandmother, Vegas with Christine LaPrant as my roommates, 6-row tickets to Garth Brooks, meeting some of my favorite country music stars, going to Key West to see 2 of my favorite people get married and coming home engaged, or just a weekend in New Hampshire with my fiance. Every trip I take, I play hard. I enjoy it to the fullest, and those memories last forever. My urge to travel inspires me to work harder, so I want for nothing. I know I can go when and where I want to because my business works with me, not against me. Another great example is being able to increase my parties one year so I could surprise my fiance with a wild Africa trek at Animal Kingdom at Disney World. This was no cheap tour and something even I, the Disney freak, had never done. It is hands down one of the most amazing vacation experiences we've ever had. My business made that memory and experience possible. Me. I did that by working my business towards a goal.
I was just picturing you riding an elephant at the Kingdom. Oh, gosh. I admire and can relate to how your urge to travel inspires you to work your business harder. So it's time for real talk in regards to going on our Mexico getaway. What is the real cost, and how can our warriors break that down into bite-sized, achievable goals?
All right, so basically you have to do the work. It's that simple. Get off Facebook and go do work, son, because you have to put in the effort of actually working your business. Sit down and say, okay, this trip costs X amount. So what do I need to do for sales each month or each week to make it work? A $1,500 trip starting in October I knew would cost me $150 a month. But that's only $37.50 a week. That's it. $37.50 per week. So think about how many coffees do you buy a week? Maybe skip a coffee to save a little. Or not buy that super expensive shirt that you love. Or stay in a night or 2 a week to save money. That's one $500 party a month for a Freedom Goddess at 35% commission. One party. When you break it down to the smaller, doable amounts, it is doable. Whether you have kids or not, or work 3 jobs like me or not, the parties are out there, the sales are out there, and they are not behind your computer screen. You have to go out and do the work to make it work.
You know, it's amazing how much you can spend in a month at Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. If you're using your debit card, I mean, seriously, take a look at your statement each month. It'll blow you away at how much you're spending there, or just eating out each month. It can easily be your trip. It can easily be your trip payment each month. It scars you mentally when you look at that. I'm like, oh my gosh. So Amy, it does, because I'm like, I can't believe I just spent $300 on excess food. Not anymore since I'm dairy free. Amy, can you give an example of how a success schedule it can work starting now?
Sure. So your trip cost planning. It's very easy. We're going to start it February 1st. I know we're a few days behind. Bear with me. So your total trip cost is $1,500. Divide that trip cost by how many months you have to pay. We have 6 months. So that's $250 a month. Take that monthly cost, divide it by 4 weeks. That's $62.50 a week. What would I need to do in sales to cover this monthly cost? For a Freedom Goddess at 35% commission, that's a minimum of $800 in sales. Less if you're indie. How many parties do I want to book to cover this cost? I say 2 to 3 parties. Always book one more than you need, just for backup. Thank you, Mother Nature. How many outside orders would I need just as backup? I'll say 2. So maybe I get outside orders $150 in sales at 35% commission. That's $52.50 right then and there to go towards my trip.
That's kind of amazing. When you say, like, when you put it down to how easy it's going to be, it's super attainable. Anybody can do that. Amy, can we please post this on the wall page as well, just so people can like, visually see it? Okay.
Sure.
Now, whenever I have a vacation coming, you guys, I love to hang pictures of my destination. It gives me something to look forward to. It keeps me motivated, and it gets me through kind of the tougher days when I'm having trouble getting the kids out the door for school or a bad day at my day job. Do you use any visual cues to remind you, your daily work to work toward your goal, Amy?
Absolutely. I actually get trip countdowns for my phone, and they're free. I love having countdowns. Kind of obsessed, really. I have a Mexico one, a Disney one, and a wedding one going on right now. I change out the wallpaper on my laptop and my phone to match up to upcoming trips, so every time I look at my computer or my phone, I have my reminder. I also tell everyone my trip's coming up, and that my Athena's money makes them possible. People get excited for you. Post photos to your bathroom mirror, your makeup bag, on your fridge, at your desk at work, on your nightstand. Wherever you need it, you can post a photo reminder. Signs can be everywhere. You just have to put them in place.
Signs everywhere, signs. No, that reminds me of Nicole Moneybags Martell. She's due to post a countdown to Mexico on the WOW page. I love it. It takes us away from looking at all the snow around us. And that will remind me that I have X amount of days till I salsa dance with Amy's grandmother in Mexico.
Yeah, and I want to get on that action, too. I think I have the appropriate music. Let me check. Let's see. Yeah, okay. This is like my theme from now on. And I'm going to wear my peacock dress because you guys know, they never appreciate the beauty of my peacock dress when I wear it to the office. I just want to, really take Casual Friday to the extreme. So, Amy, how can you use the trip or any vacation for that matter to kind of promote your business?
Well, as I mentioned, I tell everyone. I love bragging about what Athena's has done for my life. Not only have I gained some of my best friends through Athena's, I've boosted my confidence through the roof, supported myself and my household, but I can travel when and wherever I want to because I know I can work my business to make the money I need. I love telling people that my Athena's business pays for my Disney obsession, so yes, my sex toys pay for my Disney trips. It's memorable and they love it. I also tell people that Athena's is paying for my dream wedding in cash. I mean, who can say that? Sharing all of my amazing experiences that my Athena's business has paid for also brought team members to me. Now even some of those ladies want to go to Disney. Shout it out to the world because you have earned it.
When I shared on my Facebook that I had been challenged that night to book 3 parties so I could attend the concert with New Kids on the Block, Mele, and my girls TLC, I booked 3 parties in 45 minutes. Woohoo!
Woo! That is awesome. And I'm going to that concert too. Thank you, Athena's. When people know you want to win something, they want to help. I brag about how we have Athena's getaways every year. And not only can they enter to win, but I get entered to win just for putting money in my pocket and working just a little. I talk about it at my parties, when collecting outside orders, and I post it on my Facebook page. I love it when they say they're supporting my wedding fund or travel budget when they're placing an order. Referrals are amazing too. That's also helping you boost your business. Just remember, they are always watching.
Yep, people are always watching. So let's be a little gentle reminder to you on there. How you conduct yourself on social media is really important, folks. So we all know that you need bookings to get sales. So how do you respond to Goddesses and Adoni who think that they've exhausted all of their contacts to achieve a new booking? How do you find new clients? How do you get yourself in front of new people and find fresh blood?
Fresh blood. We love fresh blood. You have to get outside of Facebook. Talking to people finds new blood. Your family and friends are not your steady party income. They may be great refill customers and can pass out your business cards like a boss. But strangers and referrals are where you will get more parties and in turn grow your business. Booking parties at parties will always be my biggest go-to. When they come in with a 2-sided wish list because they can't afford it all, I'll offer a party to help them earn it for free. Who doesn't love free? Key is ask everyone. Sprinkle it throughout your demo, asking every person at the party. Notice I didn't say in the ordering room. Remember, no matter how hard we try, not everyone makes it into the ordering room. Ask everyone. I pass out business cards everywhere I go. Dunkin' Donuts, bars, spa, nail salon, gym, casinos, concerts, everywhere. And when I engage someone in a conversation, I offer to contact them on X date or day of the week when we can chat when we're, say, outside of a bar, and put their number into my phone. Notice I didn't give them my number. Sure, I give them a business card, but I get their number, so I contact them. It's much easier than you think. And as we always say, you have to get through the no's to get through the yeses. Don't take a no personal. It may not be the right time for them to host a party. Maybe they just need time, but don't give up.
That's right. Don't give up. It's like if you find yourself free, ask to set up a table at a local bar or hall. It's free. And the answer is no unless you ask. You have to network and get out there. Signing up for events. We could go on and on. I mean, we've done plenty of teletrainings and BBWs on getting and keeping bookings. It doesn't matter if you're a veteran or a newbie. It is always good to get in your back office under resources and take a listen to them.
Yep, I was a lucky goddess who had won the Athena trip before. It was a cruise to Greece, Italy, Egypt, Malta. Oh, my God, it was unbelievable. Amy, can you tell everyone how can our Goddesses and Adonises possibly win this trip or at least deeply discount their trip?
Sure. All right. So there will be a raffle at the May BBW. Easy peasy. 5K takes you halfway, so October 14th through July 15th. Remember, this means you sell a minimum of 5K SV every month of the contest period, and you will receive $750 back in your October 15th commission deposit right before the trip. Write it out before you say $5,000 a month is impossible. I can't do this part-time. I can do it as a part-time goddess, so can you. What I do is determine my party average. From there, I determine how many parties I need to reach 5,000 that month, and I go at it full steam. Recruit and earn, so same period. You recruit and activate a minimum of 20 team members during the contest period and receive $250 back in your October 15th commission check. It is possible. Just ask that fabulous Willow Ross. The Now Event Raffle. There are different tiers of raffle tickets you earn when you recruit someone during National Opportunity Week, and they place their first order and or activate during a specific time frame. Goddalisa Rose was the last lucky winner.
That's right. So, Amy, do you have any closing words to our warriors?
I do. It really boils down to working hard. Whether you're full-time, part-time, or you're just starting, it's doable. It will not be handed to you. You can't get by relying on others to do the work for you because no one can reach your goals but you. Get up, get out there, and work. Hard work at any level is still hard work. You can and will get it done. Keep it simple. Parties, orders, networking. You don't have to give away piles of freebies or have the best and brightest pictures, flyers, or technology. People book parties with you for you first and foremost. We represent the product. We represent Athena's, and we are worth it. Stand tall, be proud, put in the effort, and I will see you on the beaches of Mexico.
Yeah, you will. Okay, Amy, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for an outstanding call tonight. I know our warriors have feverishly been writing notes. Warriors, we ask that you don't private message your questions to Amy on Facebook. Please check out the thread that we have posted on the Warrior Facebook page for any questions you have for Amy. This is to avoid duplication of questions, but more importantly, to make sure that your question isn't missed. And with that being said, would our favorite traveling goddess please give our warriors their 3 action steps for the week?
You betcha. All right, warriors, here you go. Number 1, fill out your trip planning cheat sheet. What is your goal? Look at it, study it, and plan it. Number 2, share your goal of earning a trip to Mexico with your business on your Facebook page. Get your customers excited for you. Share your goal with your partner, your team leader, your team, your accountability partner. Throw it to the universe. Your goals should feel like a food journal. When you write it down and it's in your face, it's harder to ignore and harder to convince yourself you're doing what you need to when you're truly not. Own your goal. Number 3, take action. Once you fill out your trip planning sheet and know specifically what you need to do, get off your booty, pick up your phone, get out of the house, get off Facebook, and talk to people. Book those parties. Get those outside orders. Own your goal. All I'm asking is by the end of this week, book at least 2 parties to help you reach your goal. Just 2. And who knows? Maybe you'll get 4.
That's right. Okay, warriors, before I give you the last code word, please listen closely to the instructions. If you are listening to the call Wednesday, February 11th, you have 2 things to do before going to bed tonight. Email wow@athenashn.com. In the subject line, you must put Warriors of Wealth. In the body of the email, you need to leave your name, your Goddess Adonis number, and the 2 code words. The last thing you must do to be entered to win $100 in free product is to go to our WOW Facebook page and post your aha moment under the thread we have pinned to the top of the page with the 3 action steps for the week. Please do not post them randomly on the page. They will not be counted towards winning the $100 in free product. Mother Goddess will draw a name on Thursday and post the winner in the group page. So here's your second code word. Your second code word is beaches. 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 All emails must be received by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday, February 13th. Warriors never wait. We get it done. Till next time, everyone.
Have a great week, everybody.
Bye.